So, Jaburk Shift. A very interesting idea for a very interesting game. Kind of. It was basically meant to basically be kind of a very, not really lore heavy, well, maybe a lore heavy series, based off very much my own OC, Jaburk. Everybody's wondering, I basically based off Jaburk out of my own name, which I don't even remember why I based Jaburk off of my own name and why I based it off of my own color, or my favorite color rather, but that doesn't really matter at the moment. What matters is the game itself, which is Jaburk Shift and its series, is honestly kind of dead. Not that I hate it, it's just that I just don't even know where to even begin. Well, I should probably mention what my plans are and or were for Jaburk Shifts, like 1 through whatever. I did actually plan on doing like a third game, which I don't even remember what the actual third game was going to be about. However, I did plan to a second game for the reboot, but overall, it was just 2 games. For now, anyway. For now, however, let's just go over those 2 games and just talk about what the actual games were going to be about. Just put my headphone over here. Sorry, I was like listening to something on my phone. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, for those wondering, the actual did the first Jaburk Shift, which was honestly just a regular old FNAF fan game, was honestly just gonna be basically that, just a regular old FNAF fan game. Now, I don't really have any concept for the original Jaburk Shift other than the actual characters themselves, but I do have the new designs, which, yeah, I do admit the actual new designs and the new map, per se, is just kind of okay. But let me tell you, back in the day, the little designs were just basically just pretty simple. They were basically just all colors and shapes. Nothing really too spectacular. Here on the other hand, I decided to redesign, and, well, I didn't really hate the redesign, I just really don't particularly love the redesign. Not that I have a problem with it, I just particularly prefer the old designs better than the newer, much more refined designs. I don't really know how to actually describe it, but yeah, I don't even know. One problem I actually did have with making Jaburk Shift and its plentiful amount of characters was actually just thinking about all the many different colors. Like, this guy's one color, this guy's another color, and I just wanted to basically make everyone a very different color from everyone else. Outside of the ones, which we'll get to, but yeah, that was basically going to be one of the major problems. That was basically one of the major problems with Jaburk Shift. The ones. For those wondering, the ones are basically lore-heavy characters which are very much mysterious and blah blah blah. I didn't really have much of a backstory for them, and I definitely don't really care for them, or I really don't care for much about them. Honestly, the only reason I made the ones that they were, I basically made them what they were because honestly, I just made the first, and I guess like one of my former friends, which I think was named like DJ Oof, I think it was DJ Oof, basically said, "Hey, where's the second?" And then blah blah blah, and then the third and the fourth, and then yeah, it was basically just really much a meme-worthy thing that turned out to basically be a very very serious thing in the long run, which was not quite what I was expecting, but whatever. What I didn't expect also was the fact that I really was actually going to plan on making multiple characters. Then again, this is a FNAF series and based off, well, my own OC, so what do you expect? Me. One thing I do admit, however, is that basically the actual idea of the newer designs, I do admit I like the toy designs, but the original designs are meh. And so Jaburk is just gonna be, well, just basically just kind of eh. Then there's basically, the actual, the first, or rather, I think it was, wait, which one was it again? I need to check that. So when it comes down to it, the actual, I think it was the 12th and the 13th, or rather, was just the 12th, was basically originally going to basically be a golden character. And the new design of the 12th was basically going to basically be what was it? It was going to basically be some sort of a very, very, very spooky redesign of the first. But I decided to scrap that, which honestly I don't really think I should do, but screw it. Maybe I'll basically use this very spooky redesign of the 12th as like a new version. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. I have no idea. Overall, however, I do admit that the ones were kind of just okay. They really weren't really that bad, but they just weren't cool enough for me, I guess. I don't really know how to describe them, man. What do you think I'm talking about? Anyway, basically, the second game, well, I should probably get ahead of this. The second game would basically be about, I guess, you, Trot, or one of the protagonists. I don't really know. I guess like someone basically being in a restaurant with the new characters, along with some new ones like Shao Jaberk and Light Source Jaberk. Which, by the way, Light Source Jaberk I basically made from the complaint of shadow characters are overrated from DJ Oof, even though technically he has a shadow, first of all, and secondly, that's hypocritical. Well, that's the same point, but still. Anyway. Overall, however, I do admit that this is actually just kind of an okay thing, but whatever. Anyway, what else? Oh, one more thing before I actually go. I was originally going to make like a Maniac kind of game, which was known as Megalomania. Yeah. And it was going to be like they were basically like random redesigns of characters that were whatever full body redesigns, I guess. I don't really know. And there was also going to be a new Mayfu material update, which I swear to God, I don't even know how to even describe that one, and I probably should just no, don't do it at me. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'm the No Gamer, and I'm out.